is inside the pipe?
This is actually, right now my camera is inside the sewer line for the city.
Okay.
So the water that you see flowing by is from the neighbors using water. This is not your pipe at this moment. As I pull it back from the city pipe, you can see they jetted it, and that's what these marks are. So they ran the jetter all the way into the city. This pipe right here is where your pipe connects to the city pipe, and this is called the saddle. So basically the sewer line's a big pipe, and then your pipe is a little pipe, and it kind of goes on it like a saddle. And that is the most expensive thing to fix if there was an issue with it. But from what I could see, it's lined up very well. There's no roots, there's no cracks or breaks in this section. So as we're pulling it back, everything you see from this point on is going to be the house pipe. This is a 6-inch clay pipe. And you can see what I was talking about, how one pipe connects to another. That's the old style. So as we pull it back, this is all going to be original clay to the house. And what I'm looking for is that the pipes are lining up enough to where water will flow through on the bottom. I'm looking for separations where the pipes are missing in between. I'm looking for offsets where the pipe is shifted in a way that closes off the pipe. So that's what I'm looking at are the seams at each fitting. You can see the little dings here. That tells me it has been jetted recently. That's from the jetting head just knocking around in there. So you can see it's a nice clean seam, nothing terrible. Another good one. So most of the line looks like it's been, cleaned recently. You can see the pipe is wide open. Nothing that's going to obstruct the flow of any paper or anything that might go down there. We don't recommend wipes or anything that's not biodegradable. Just the toilet paper is all we recommend. You see up here there's a little root. See that little thing right there?
Yes. Do you see it?
There's a little root there. So all these roots in this seam will grow back in time. Once again, there's no way to know how long that's going to take. When they're on top, they really don't cause a problem with the flow because it takes a long time for that root to grow in order for it to actually be an obstruction. But you can see here there's roots on the bottom. That one's a little more going to be problemsome in the future, but nothing terrible. If they can clean it this well, then you can clean it that well in the future. So it might need some maintenance once a year, once every 2 years. And then this is where your new pipe, the ABS plastic pipe, connects to the clay pipe. And this is where it's been replaced. So this is all brand new pipe from that point all the way to where I'm at right now. And that's all good.
Is the new pipe less likely to
Yeah.
have the same problem?
Yeah, in the old days, that's how they used to do it. Nowadays, we glue the pipes together or we bond them to where they don't come apart. No water will leak there. No water is going to escape the pipe because you can see there's a lot less seams. In the old days, the seams were every 3 feet. These seams possibly every 10 feet. And they usually don't break unless something really happens to where there's a sinkhole or an earthquake or something major that's making the ground shift. Because they are plastic, so they are a little more flexible. This is a seam here. You can see where it's glued in. They won't shift as much as the clay pipes are. So this is all brand new good stuff. I'm not sure when they did it, but it looks to be in very good condition. And as we're getting it closer to the clean out, you'll see that this pipe comes out this way and it turns and goes that way, but there's another pipe that's connected from behind. And that's going to be the ADU pipe. There's a little bit of water settled in the pipe, and that's just because it's maybe a little level. My camera is this big, the lens is in the center, so you're talking about 1 inch of water. If my camera was to go underwater, we're talking 1 inch of water. So this is a very small amount because we're not underwater, and that's normal. So right here you can see I'm making a turn, and then you can see that way is the ADU pipe, which is continuing under your feet here. You see how there's another pipe connected, and this one's making a turn and going towards the street. So everything we see is from the clean out to the city connection. And if you wanted to, we can run the line from the ADU to this section to see what this pipe looks like.
And there you are.
Yeah, I really